But the trustees have drawn numbers for their opening statements. Their opening statements will again be the 2-minute statement, and Krista will show you 1 minute and 15 seconds and stop. If you're in the middle of a question or a sentence when she puts up stop, you may finish the sentence. And so please include information about your qualifications while you're in this 2-minute time. And I'll just tell the audience, and those of you, in case you've forgotten the order, just so you can have in mind how you're going to do this. The first one will be Michael Towner, 2nd, Timothy Heilenbach, 3, Brian Oberhauser, 4, Leanne Daigen, 5, Catherine Colgrass Edwards, and 6, Richard Kostelnik. So we'll first start with Mr. Towner. Let me remind you, and you notice the candidates did, you may want to hold the microphone with your hand so you can get it close enough that people will be able to hear you here and downstairs. So, Michael.
I have a bit of a booming voice, so I'll leave it a little down. Good evening and welcome tonight. I am Michael Towner. I've lived in Brookfield for 17 years. I have great support from my wife Ramona and my 2 boys Patrick and Matthew, who are in the audience. I am a 27-year employee with UOP Honeywell and McCook. This is a petrochemical research and development company. My start in village government began with an appointment to the Playground and Recreation Board by a PEP administration, and my subsequent reappointment by the succeeding VIP administration. During my second term with the Playground and Recreation Board, I was elected by that board to serve as its chairman. I was then elected to the position of village trustee in 2005. During my time serving as your village trustee, I have been liaison to the Playground and Recreation Board, Special Events Committee, Plan Commission, Zoning Board of Appeals, Board of Local Improvements, and the Department of Public Works. I've also been a volunteer around town for Meet the Creek, Operation Nice, and the American Cancer Society's Relay for Life in Brookfield. As well as I have participated as a volunteer in Brookfield Little League, the 4th of July Parade, and I've helped out our own staff with the concerts and movies in the park. It is a rewarding experience working to improve Brookfield now and for the future. I am excited about the changes we have administered in Brookfield, the TIF, the improvements at the new addition at J.C. Eller Park, and the numerous streets and alleys we have completed. Brookfield is a great village, and I am excited about its future. Thank you.
Thank you. Second is Timothy Heilenbach.
Good evening to those of you in attendance. My name is Tim Heilenbach, and I am a candidate for village trustee with the VIP party of Brookfield. I am a graduate of Riverside Brookfield High School and attended Triton College. I have lived and worked in Brookfield for the last 9 years. For the last 9.5 years, I've been the supervising senior payroll auditor for an accounting firm in Chicago. Prior to that, I was a director of loss prevention for a chain of gift stores with a territory from Puerto Rico to Hawaii. In both of my positions, I have been involved in the budget process. I was responsible for creating the budget for different departments and implementing that budget to the staff. I have been through economic slowdowns in the past and know that budget cuts are sometimes painful. In my experience, I would always look for ways to cut from the management part of the budget, including freezing salaries and bonuses, including consolidating positions within the organization to streamline our business, resulting in fewer cuts for the staff. Our village is going through this process now. I would be a proactive member of the village board with my experience in making these hard but prudent decisions. As Will Brennan stated just a few minutes ago, I am not willing to risk the well-being of our residents by the furloughs for an already understaffed police, fire, and public works department. I feel with the chance to serve on the board, we could go through this budget process and find other means to find the $140,000 this course of action would save. I've been involved with the Special Olympics that were held at the Riverside Brookfield High School. I ran the race events for the 12 years the event was run at the high school with the Kiwanis. I also have been involved with the Children's Miracle Network, co-hosting fundraisers for the charity, and have donated my time over the years selling peanuts for the Kiwanis Club of Riverside, which my father was a member. I would like to thank the League of Women Voters, the Landmark, and you for the opportunity to spend part of your evening with you. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, Brian Oberhauser, please.
Good evening, and thank you for coming out tonight. I want to thank the League of Women Voters and the Landmark newspaper for sponsoring this debate. I'm very excited about the future of Brookfield. The past 4 years have seen tremendous improvements in all facets of the village. I am now honored to have the chance to keep things moving forward. For the past 5 years, I have served the village as an appointed official. The previous 3 years, I have been a member of the Beautification Committee, and prior to that, 2 years on the Conservation Commission. Through these groups, I have been able to provide leadership and volunteer service at events like Project Nice, Meet the Creek, the Riverside Brookfield High School Service Day, and Adopt a Spot. In my work life, I teach history at Gemini Junior High School in Niles, where I attempt to instill the value of public service in my students. Previously, I worked in a variety of office positions, including at McKinsey & Company, an international management consulting firm. I earned a double major in political science and sociology with a minor in business institutions at Northwestern University. While in college, I spent a summer working in Washington, D.C. as an intern for a United States Senator. And during the fall, you would likely find me on the sidelines at Dyke Stadium working as a manager for the Northwestern football team. Going further back, I achieved the rank of Eagle Scout with the Boy Scouts of America during my teen years. And currently I've owned 2 homes in Brookfield with my lovely wife Jennifer, where we raise our 2 wonderful Cocker Spaniels. Thank you for your consideration.
Thank you. Next, Leanne Dygan.
Thank you. Hi, good evening again. Thank you to everybody, especially the residents who attended tonight. I appreciate that, and the turnout looks pretty nice. I like to see this place full. I'm here often, and there are many empty seats and just a few people filling them in during some zoning board meetings. Again, my name is Leanne Dygan. I am a candidate for trustee, and I'm running with the VIP party. I live in Northwest Brookfield with my husband Ed and my son Sean, who has attended school here, Congress Park, Brook Park, Gross, as well as RV High School. I have attended both Morton College and Loyola University, as well as many trade-related seminars and classes. My professional background is in sales and marketing. I've worked in the specialty food industry and the specialty food broker industry for many years. The last 3 years I've worked with a direct importer and distributor. I've been a resident here for 15 years. When we first moved to Brookfield, we actually moved in with my mom, who has a big 4 flat on Prairie in Washington. Many times my husband and I would ride our bikes through town looking for a house. We did find our home, and we love this village and its community. I've been a member of St. Paul's Lutheran Church on Grant Avenue since that time. I served the community as a zoning board of appeals commissioner, for the past 4 years, working with our residents on zoning variation requests and during these public meetings, which is a job that I really enjoy. Even though it is a volunteer position, it's still something that I like to do because the residents are always trying to improve their properties, and it's just a lot of fun. I was involved in the public input of the 2020 master plan. I volunteered at the Post 2868 for several of their functions, my favorite being the naval officers for Thanksgiving. As Will mentioned, I plan to be at the Village Hall on weekends and weekdays alike to help our residents, taking on the role as a cooperative trustee. Thank you.
Thank you.